Thanks for joining us for another version of Visit Julian Blog Talk. Today, I am excited again. I know I'm always excited when I start these interviews because I get to talk to great people. So today we are meeting with Shannon, and she is of CrowandLilac, which is in the heart of Julian. And it's a great little place, and I'm really looking forward to her sharing with you more about her shop, because I think once you learn more, you're going to run and beat a path to visit them. Hi, Shannon.
Hi.
So again, we really want those who don't know about some of the stores or don't know everything or enough. This is really an opportunity for us to share more about what Julian has to offer. So CrowandLilac, for one, as I'm visualizing it, is this cute little nook on B Street, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah. And did it started out smaller and got a little bigger, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, it originally was just that when you walk in the front door, this little tiny portion, and we knocked down a wall, and it's expanded quite a bit.
Right.
The years.
I remember going in there after that and went, hey, is this elementary school syndrome where you think it...
it was smaller? It's grown quite a bit.
Yeah, cool. So let's start with talking about what the store offers.
So we have our own product line called Botanicals, and we specialize in vegan, sustainable, low impact products, minimal packaging, glass whenever possible, recycled plastics, our like packaging and shipping materials, all reused and recycled. We really try to be as sustainable as possible. We use all natural, organic ingredients, no fragrances, no synthetic dyes. Everything is minimally preserved, no chemicals whatsoever. All really good stuff. And that's the bulk of the store. We also feature a lot of local artists and other makers, some really cool people. Sonia, who we bought the store from, is like a phenomenal artist we carry. And then we have woodworkers in there, some local jewelers, some local candles, like all sorts of cool stuff. We love to support other local businesses too. And so it's kind of like a little skincare art gallery sort of thing.
But I've been in there obviously a few times, and I bought a really cool wooden sign from you, and I love that sign.
Yeah, that's actually my sister.
I know.
Kayla makes really cool handmade woodwork signs.
Yeah, and I don't think when we say woodwork, people kind of picture this live edge or something, but no, this was like
totally.
Words made out of wood, and it's just really cool.
Yeah, she does. It's specifically, she has a scroll saw, and so she does like very intricate, delicate signs. So really cool, kind of custom stuff.
Yeah,
that's really neat.
Yeah, it was awesome. It felt like when I walked out of there, I felt like I was the only one who would have that sign. Yeah, there you go. So when you talked about your products being natural, but and all that good stuff, you didn't really talk specifically. So you have soaps and
soaps, lotions, like facial care. We have masks, scrubs, moisturizers, face oils. We're working on a serum right now, and kind of more specialized targeted skincare. We have like home and body sprays, essential oils, essential oil rollers. We make a lot of our own custom blends. We have bath bombs, sugar scrubs, massage oils.
Yeah, you've got it. You've got it all.
Yeah.
So speaking as a customer, a couple years ago, I bought my mom the sugar scrub for Christmas. And my mom's one of those people that you buy stuff for and you're never sure she's ever going to use it. So I bought her the sugar scrub, and it wasn't very long where she went, that is the best sugar scrub I've ever used. Like, she used it, fell in love with it, and then continued to use it. Yeah. And then also through my dealings with you as your position as an acupuncturist, you had recommended to me magnesium spray because I have some muscle problems, and it's made such a difference for me. I put it in every single person's Christmas stocking this year.
I love it.
So yeah, it's just those things that I don't know the layman. I know for me, I had no idea that, even though I take it internally, that magnesium spray was a thing, and that it did a thing. And I was just super excited to give it to the girls in my life. Not that men wouldn't use it, but I put batteries and socks in the men's stockings. So it's cool that they're practical things in there.
Yeah. You know? Our idea behind like the name Adroit Botanicals is kind of like, it's things that you would use every day, but why not make them like smell extra good or feel extra good or be the best they can be, so that, you know, in that couple of moments you use them, it really brings joy to your day and it makes you feel good and you really enjoy those like otherwise fairly boring things like washing your face.
Right.
You know? So that is, you know, and I love to hear that. And we do get a lot of people who are like, oh, I got this as a gift and it's my favorite now. And it is like just, so Jess and I bought CrowandLilac a little over 2 years ago, and Sonia had owned it for about 6 or 7 years before that, and I shopped there like exclusively for Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, everything. For myself, I love the product, and that hasn't changed, but it really, I think, shows that it's more than just like, I don't just like it because we make it. Like, I really do love the product.
Sure.
It's stuff that I use and Jess uses in our daily lives. And I still gift to people, and it's still, you know, important. The integrity of the product is really important to us.
Yeah.
So
super cool. Yeah. I'd like to say thank you for my holiday gift. I appreciate it. I'm using the sugar scrub, and it's funny, the sugar scrub that I got from you has particles in it. I don't know if it's wood or leaves. Yeah, okay. And so I scrubbed in the bathtub, and hubby comes in and he's looking in the bathtub like, what's going on? But I'm like, it's my sugar scrub. He's like, okay, cool. So just a little fair warning there. You know,
it's not just random flowers,
right? Yeah, but it was really enjoyable, and it smells really good. I think that's a point like that you made. And same thing with I call them, and you can correct me on the name, I call them like bath fizzies, the little bath bombs or whatever.
Yeah,
those are amazing. And I bought some, I've been gifted some, and I don't think I've had it in my bathroom probably for a week. And this morning I opened that bathroom door, and I still smelled the smell of it in that bathroom, even though it was, you know, taking a bath. And so it added joy just when I opened up the bathroom door.
We try really hard to not make anything overpowering, because I tend, and Jess also tends to be sensitive to like overpowering smells, but at the same time, good scents that last, you know?
Right.
And so I think we nailed it with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Because, you know, when you buy something like the bath fizzies, they go away. You take a bath and it's gone, and, you know, there's your, you know, a couple of dollars down the bathtub drain and on your skin. So it was nice to, a week later, for whatever reason, to open the bathroom door, and it smells nice. Yeah. I hope that makes sense.
Bath bombs are my favorite thing to transport in my car because they smell
smell so good. That's funny you say that, because I carried around, I told you I stocking stuffed with everything that was into my daughter and daughter-in-law's stockings was from CrowandLilac. And I had it in my car for a few days. And same thing, like you get in the car and you're like, oh, I smell that good stuff.
Yeah, I love it. And a lot about the other stuff is like packaged, so you don't get the smell as much. So
yeah, it all just depends on what you pick up. Like, for example, the magnesium spray, which is useful. I don't think it has like a fragrance. Really it has a job. It does its job, and I don't think of it after I'm done using it, for sure.
Totally. We also have a refill station where we have our toners, face oils, and we're working on expanding that for products you can refill. Like I use our Restore face oil every single day. And so when, you know, I'm done, I just bring it in and refill it at the refill station. It's a little bit cheaper, saves packaging, that kind of stuff. So
do we get the original packaging from you, or do we bring in our own packaging, or a combination?
Either.
Okay.
Yeah. Some people bring in their own bottles, and then some people will buy it and then come back with the same bottle and refill it. Totally up to you. Yeah. The tricky thing for us about that is that in a lot of our products, like, we use as minimal preservatives as possible, because a lot of that is chemicals, not great. So we use like fermented radish root is a common preservative we use. And it has about a year shelf life. But if you put it in a container that has bacteria
residue
in it, it's going to go bad quicker. Where if you're using a sterile container, you're it's going to last longer. So with like face oils and stuff, we have a pump on there, so you should never be touching it, so there shouldn't ever be bacteria in that container. So to just bring that back and refill it works well. That is not an issue with face oils or anything, but anything water based, so a lotion or moisturizer or toners, like things that have, you know, hydrosol waters and things like that will have that potential risk. So just being mindful of that if you bring your own containers. But yeah, we do have some there too that are unlabeled if you just wanted to test it or something like that. It's a good way to try products too. Oh yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah. We also do a quarterly gift club box, which is a great way to try different products. It's $35 plus tax and shipping if you want it shipped or pick up. You get 10% off all products in the store whenever you come in as a gift club member, and it's quarterly. And we usually do like one new product in there and then some favorite products, and we always feature something else from another local business in town. But I loved it when, you know, I used to get it through Sonia because it got me to try new things. And some of my absolute favorite products are not things that I necessarily would have picked out or tried for myself. So that's kind of a fun way to try stuff too. Sure.
Yeah. And to learn.
Yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
By you giving me here at the acupuncture the magnesium spray or bringing it to me, whatever, I would have never, and I ingest magnesium. It's something I take, and so it's a good way to learn, too.
Totally, and we include like a little write-up about everything in it, so educational and everything, too. So, yeah, it's cool.
So I'm joining the gift box
fun.
club. Yeah.
It's a fun thing.
Done deal. I remember the question now. I'm going to test you to see if you know the answer. Where did the name come from?
That's funny because when we bought the business, we asked Sonia that. And so Lilac she wanted Lilac in the name because of lilacs being native to Julian and like a big part of Julian and so beautiful and everything. Yeah. Which is funny because there's no lilac essential oil, so nothing that we have is scented lilacs because we don't use fragrance oils. But that has been a complaint from people actually. But so that she knew she wanted lilac, and then she wanted a native bird, and she just kind of was like going through native birds, and CrowandLilac just fit.
It does,
so she called it CrowandLilac. Now, Adre Botanicals was the intention we just talked about before, like really adding joy to people's day. There's a little sentence on every bottle and label that we have that says, "Add joy, be present, live through love." And that intention she had set with her products, like she really wanted them to bring joy to people throughout their day. And our like scent is so powerful. It really can change your mood very quickly. We know now scientifically with all sorts of studies through essential oils, and Lang, for example, can change your alpha brain waves to help anxiety. Like there's actual science behind how scent can change our mood. So
for sure. It's really, like scent with memory, all that kind of stuff.
You smell something that reminds you of your kitchen when you were a kid, like, and it brings you right back there. So it is really powerful. So that was her intention with the name, and she had set the intention when people come into the store of like always leaving feeling better. And people always tell us they do, and I don't know if it's because you're in there and it smells so good and then you're like, oh, I'm happy when you leave. But she really did set that intention for us, and that, you know, just like set us up to add joy for people.
Yeah, and that is totally, speaking from experience, that's totally you. You add joy to my life.
Thank you.
So
add joy to mine.
Good. Yeah. Mutual Admiration Society. So let's get to the logistics, and I'll tell you, as I tell everyone, there will be links to all your information in the show description.
Okay.
And there's also a slideshow that people can watch while they listen to us talk. And so we'll be sure to have some products and some store photos and stuff like that. But let's talk about where you are located. And feel free to talk about your neighbors, because it helps people find you. And so
we are on B Street. We are right next door to Julian La Chocolate, which is absolutely fantastic. She makes the most delightful treats. And then Blue Door Winery, you are totally welcome to grab a glass of wine and shop. It's my favorite thing to do. And then the art gallery is right behind us, the Julian Art Gallery. There's so many beautiful things in there. And then Ketcho is right across the street. Yeah. So it's a good little corner there. Yeah. We love it.
Yeah. So for those who know where Town Hall is, it's basically just one block and you make a quick left and all these great places that she just mentioned, as well as her place, CrowandLilac, which we're featuring here today. So we want to invite you to go to CrowandLilac, check it out. They do have a website, so you can check that out. It'll be in the description of the show as well, so that you can look. And I found it awesome, even though you're one block away from where I work, to have the opportunity to order some of the products that I know that I love on your website.
Totally. You can order online. You can choose the pickup option. We're always happy to run it out to your car for you. So yeah, you can choose the pickup option, or we ship anywhere. We offer free shipping for over $75, and we also have an email list you can sign up for on our website, and we do like seasonal sales and bundles, and we always do a Mother's Day bundle that people really love. We do holiday bundles, like little prepackaged bundles.
Maybe we'll talk about that. We can do some quick interviews later and talk about that kind of stuff so that people can hear what you have, for sure. Yeah. All right. So once again, thanks for joining us. Visit Julian Blog Talk and visit CrowandLilac, and we look forward to having you back on our next episode. Shannon, thanks so much.
Thank you.
And I'm going to do what I did on my last one. Bye.